So another question I did have is about how many practice tests do you recommend that we do, especially in the month up to the LSAT? I've heard some people recommend just doing one a week and really reviewing that one practice test. I've heard some people do 3 a week, one every other day. So what do you recommend for doing practice tests?
Yeah, sure. Well, part of it depends on your schedule. What's your schedule like between now and test day?
So I'm going to be in school, so it's definitely going to be tough, but I think I can, I mean, if I have to squeeze in more, I'll make the time. But yeah, it's definitely not going to be like the summertime where I have all this free time.
Sure. Yeah. So 3 a week is probably too much for most people because they
Yeah.
can't review it in sufficient depth. The only case I would recommend that for somebody is if they've already covered all the basics in excruciating detail and they have nothing else to be doing at all, period. No obligations of work or school or family or friends, which is really extreme, of course. I think that 1 a week is typically a good way to go. Maybe 2 a week if you have an empty schedule, but I think I would align more with 1 a week and reviewing in a lot of detail to get the most out of it, along with drilling weak areas, along with engaging in extremely detailed review of everything you get wrong, everything you have difficulty with, and maybe looking at some other resources in addition, but nothing more than that. At that point, you either know it or you don't. And so this is not an exam that you can cram for. And I'd rather you do 10 exams and review them in a lot of detail than do 30, but only skim the surface. So as for the overall question of how many tests should you absolutely complete in a given week or in a month before the exam, I would say that, let me just say in general, I think that you should complete at least 10 total period before test day. Now, if your exam is 1 month away, that gives you maybe doing two and a half a week on average, which is a lot. So maybe ideally you would have done some already, or you have a few months till your test date and you can push it a little bit. And you're taking the LSAT this fall, you've got 3 different test dates this fall to choose from. You could aim to do it in both October and November or September and November, and then you have a buffer. Thanks for tuning into the show. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already to be notified of new episodes as I release them. And feel free to reach out if you need anything at all as you move forward with your prep. I'm happy to help however I can. In the meantime, I'll wish you all the best and take care.